everyone, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo 7 money method video. And into this video I'm going to be showing you guys the money tune that I've made for this car right here, which is this beautiful Honda NSX GT500 from the year 2000. Alright, so the car is on sale inside the Legend Cars dealership, so let's go in. And once you're in, it's going to the right a bit, and here it is. So it is on sale by the time I'm recording this footage right here. So the Honda NSX GT500 from the year 2000. This is a Group 3 race car, and if you guys want to get one for yourself, it will cost you a total of 1.5 million credits. Alright, before we continue, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Helps me a lot and really appreciate it. Anyway, so here is the tune. This is 700pp build, and we are mainly going to be running racing hard tires, which you guys do have a set of intermediates and heavyweights, because we do need it for this that we're going to do, because it might rain. And moving on to the suspension setup, I'm gonna go through this quite quickly, so you guys can pause the video if you guys want to copy this one by one. Differential gear, there it is. Moving on to aerodynamics, downforce 700 to the rear and 350 to the front. ECU, full control computer, up adjustment 70%, ballast 23 kg, ballast positioning -20, and the power restrictor will be set to 100%. For the transmission, fully customizable racing transmission, so make sure it is the racing transmission. And then for the manual adjustment, here it is. I did quite a bit of changes to the manual adjustments for the gearing ratio, pretty much, especially first and second gear. The standard gearing ratio for first and second gear was weirdly quite long, so I didn't really like that, so I did some changes to it, and I made first and second gear much shorter, and I also did do some changes to like the other gears as well. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this. And then moving on to the turbocharger, I set it to the high RPM turbocharger, and then it's going all the way to the bottom over here. For brakes, front and rear balance, it will be set to +4. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And what we get here is a car with 552 horsepower, and it's also very light. It weighs a total of 2,586 pounds. In kilograms, that is a total of 1,173 kilograms. So yeah, it is still very light, although we added in it's just a tiny bit of ballast. So yeah, the car is still very light. So for this race, the difficulty will be set to easy. Okay, so the race we're going to be doing will be in Europe, so go in Europe, and on the left side over here in France, 24 hours of Le Mans. Press on that, and once you're in, press on this race right here, World Touring Car 700. So this is an endurance race, so it is 30 minutes long. It does have tire wear and fuel consumption as per usual, and yeah, other than that, this race right here has random weather. So yeah, make sure you guys do have a set of intermediates and heavy wet tires, just in case if it does rain or not. Alright, jumping straight into the race, and time for me to tell you guys the strategy that I've gone for. Also, just a little heads up, the race that I'm showing you guys right here in the footage may be a little different compared to yours, and that's because the weather in this race is randomized. So because of that, the result of each race is going to be a bit different from one another. So yeah, I'm just gonna walk you guys through on what I've done in this race that I'm showing you guys right here. Alright, so pretty much what I've done at the start of the race here is keep my fuel map at 1, so I'm running on full power. And if your fuel map is set to 1 and you're driving the car normally, no short shifting or anything, just driving the car normally, all out on fuel map 1, you can push out a total of 3 full laps, which is pretty good, pretty nice. So yeah, for this footage I'm showing you guys right here, I pretty much run fuel map 1 for the whole entire race, all the way until the end. Okay, so fast forward to the end for lap number 3, entering the pit lane, because I need to refuel and also need to swap tires, because you guys look at the weather radar, it is about to start raining quite heavily. So what I do here is swap to a set of intermediate tires and also refuel the car until it is full. So yeah, exiting the pit lane, as you guys can see, it is, well, if you guys look at the weather radar, it is raining quite heavily, so the track is quite wet. So yeah, thank goodness I swapped this out of intermediates. Also, for anyone that's wondering, you know, just to make sure my fuel map is still set to 1. As I said earlier, like near the start of the strategy section of the video, I did say that I will be keeping the fuel map set to 1 for the whole entire race until the end, until I cross the finish line. Alright, skipping to the end of lap number 6 right here, entering the pit lane once again because I need to swap to a new set of tires because look at my tire, it is completely dead. So yeah, entering the pit lane, gonna swap to a set of hard tires because the track has already dried up, it has stopped raining. So yeah, and I'm also gonna be refueling the car to the amount that I need. Alright, so exiting the pit lane right here. So yeah, this is pretty much going to be my final lap because by the time I'm done with this lap, the timer has already reached 0. So yeah, before I finish the race, let's talk about the penalties that can ruin your clean racing bonus for this race right here. So there's only one, and that is if you pass under a yellow flag. So if yellow flag ever comes up, don't do anything silly, don't get a penalty from the yellow flag, and you and your clean racing bonus should be a-okay. And skipping to the end right here, crossing the finish line, finishing first place. There we go. And here's the payout. There you go, got my clean racing bonus, and this is the time it took for me to complete the race. And that's going to be it for today's Gran Turismo 7 Money Method video. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next one, and bye bye.